And we are live. Welcome back to the boys experience, where the boys kind of just talk about what we do.
The boys
Uh,
talk about their experience.
yeah, bro.
Anything that comes to our minds.
Yeah. So Dakota is here. We got Kyle here, and me,
Finally,
Ghost.
it's been a
Yeah, it's
minute
been a
since I've
minute
been here. So
because you've been doing them online class, not online classes.
I've just been doing regular classes, and it's been a great time.
Yeah, the midnight schedule classes things. Not
No,
midnight.
it's not midnight. It's like 5 to 10 basically. So I've just been tired when I get home.
So
Relatable, bro.
there's a topic that I saw. I was talking to Dakota about it when I woke up and got on. Um, Valkyrie, the popular Twitch streamer that at least used to be a part of 100 Thieves and that organization. Yeah.
Question mark. Might still be, might not be.
Might not be. Yeah, we don't know. Kyle, I don't think you know anything about this yet.
I don't really follow Twitch stuff, so
She basically, what happened with her was she released this branding, or she like bought into this branding company. Dakota, do you remember the name of it?
It's Reflect.
Reflect. Okay, and it's like a skincare type.
oh no.
Company, but they actually like their products didn't work. Like they don't work, and they pretty much lied about everything.
There's been so many YouTubers and streamers that have done this shit too.
Okay, so here's the thing with it, is that they have their products, and they just say, Danny, you have to start this mission for me. I can't start it. Oh, you made me leader. Okay, well that works. But so basically, the good old fashioned products they have were specifically made with the intention to block your body from receiving harmful blue light.
Yep.
Now the problem with that is there is really minimal, if any, evidence that blue light actually affects the human body aside from your eyeballs. So their entire marketing thing is based off of something that scientifically has basically no basis to be a fact. And on their website, they had a thing on there. It was like, it said like, this is most, or not most doctors. It said like doctors have like proof that blue light negatively affects the body and it makes aging faster, etc., stuff like that. And they're like, this is a product to reduce that from happening. And then people like read all the stuff on there and they're like, wait, that's not how that works. That's not a real thing. To which they then changed what the website said to say, basically that what the website says now is that it's believed that it might have some sort of impact in helping. So they completely changed it from, oh yeah, our product helps, to we think this might help.
We think.
After they got a bunch of backlash because people were like, bro, that's not a thing. Like, that's not a proven thing. How are you selling this?
Yeah, and I don't know, but Dakota and me kind of discussed it earlier while we weren't, like recording. But I told him, I was like, you know what? I don't think I care as much as most people do that she went out and did this.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't really care.
Yeah, my only thing that I find, I don't know if I find it ironic or funny, but like just the amount of YouTubers that have done this same shit mistake in the past. It's kind of mind-blowing. And
yeah,
I find it just funny, the fact that that can happen over and over again without people be like finally being like, huh, red flag. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm pretty much fucking stuttering, it's because something glitched in our game.
Yeah. I'm glad that
It spawned all these arc orbs.
charges for
Yeah, arc
no
charges.
reason.
Which it's pretty cool actually.
there was like 25 of them together in a big group there.
Still no key. I'm reading 2 other
But
Did I miss?
yeah. What was it?
Okay,
We were talking about Valkyrie thing. Yeah, so that happened.
Also, on that, what we were talking about beforehand with the whole might be in 100 Thieves, might not be in 100 Thieves, is because apparently she went through all of her stuff and took out 100 Thieves from everything, like all of her social medias and everything.
Oh yeah, that happened too.
So now people are like, so did she get kicked from 100 Thieves or like something? Well, not kicked because she's like a co-owner, but like, did they like come to an agreement or something because of this and like all the negative like press and everything that's been going on, or like did she just take it out of the thing like for now, or like what's going on? But that's also a thing that's happening.
She posted that thing, that memo on Twitter. That basically, it didn't say much. She was like, "Oh, I can't speak about it. It's all legal stuff," and I was like, "Okay,
yeah,
pretty."
That's
cool.
what she keeps saying, like everything. She's like, "I can't speak about it because of the legal implications or whatever."
I just wonder if like. Part of me feels like she either is just taking it out so she doesn't represent 100 Thieves as right now, or if like they actually went and bought out her side of her take in 100 Thieves and just said, good luck. Like, we'll see you later. Which if they did, it's kind of shitty because on one hand I feel bad because it's like, from what it sounds like from her, she didn't understand what she was getting herself into. But
yeah,
also
I feel like
at the same time, I'm like, man, how many more fucking mistakes how many times does a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer gotta make the same damn mistake, bro? I watched T Martin do it with Syndicate. I watched
yeah, not really the same thing though.
Not the same. That was actually a scam.
Okay. They were, yeah. Actually, I will agree. That
and
was
how many
definitely different.
who's recently like been doing the crypto shit where they
a lot.
FaZe Jarvis got kicked out of FaZe, didn't he, because of it?
No, there was a lot. There's a group of them that got
I know.
suspended,
There's a bunch of people.
FaZe K was the one that got kicked.
Yep.
Oh yeah. But they and I saw. I don't remember if it was that specific case or if it was a different one. But I punched my microphone. Only professional fucking experiences over here.
Exactly.
But I don't remember if it was the same one or if it was a different one. But they made a crypto like charity thing where they were like, all the proceeds are going to go to like this charity for saving the kids or something.
It's the same one. Yeah.
Okay. One. And then like they didn't give anything to the fucking thing they said they were giving it to.
No, essentially the whole thing was a pump and dump. Is
yeah.
what it's called. So they basically, everyone pumps the stock and then they all cash out at like, and then it starts dying.
Yeah. And then it plummets all the stuff. Yeah. Yep. But I mean, that's bad enough, sure, but that's not what most people were fucking upset about. Most people were upset about the fact that they did it in the guise of charity and then did not give to charity at all.
No.
Well, they were like, they started talking about how, like, I think the worst part is I've heard, I don't know how true this is because I haven't looked into the situation and what their situations are now. But I've heard that they've pretty much been forgiven by FaZe Clan already. And that there's a chance that they might come back. And I was like, what? Dude, these people literally scammed
their fans
charities.
That thought they were giving to charity. So
yeah, and they did that, and FaZe is like, oh yeah, fuck it, like this is just some type of like,
Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good, you know. We've had
but-
worse happen.
But I've got a lock on
I
Shaw's
mean,
post.
I don't know.
Let
I
me
feel like
Shaw, are you all right?
there's a couple of
What are you doing here? We couldn't let you do this alone.
I feel like a couple of the like upper level phase clan people are just also kind of just fucking
We didn't
like,
have to
not-
force you to retreat.
the best
Loopy?
of people.
Oh no, definitely not. Well, they're not in a good space, that's for sure.
Like Banks be doing some weird shit like all the time. Like I
Banks
just be
is like,
yeah, like-
a different person completely.
I just don't.
They all really are. They're all
Bro,
different
he
now.
hangs out. Bro, you know how Banks? You know how I know Banks is a fucking weird, sketchy person, bro? Because
How
he
is
hangs
that?
out with fucking Keemstar.
Oh, that, and he hangs out with like Rice Gum and them, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Does the rice gum live
I
with
think
them
they
or
live
some shit?
together. Yeah,
Yeah, like
something like that.
There's the super-
Look, either okay, Rice Gum is more acceptable than Keemstar, bro. Keemstar is a literal fucking demon in fucking gnome
No wonder the
guys.
Guardians wanna make a
Okay.
weapon with it. Let's
I
get
would.
and then the last
I don't know. I think they're about as bad. Both of them are. Rice Gum's been caught doing some scummy shit.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying Rice Gum's not bad, but significantly not as bad as fucking Keemstar is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'll
Mhm.
get behind that, to be honest. I don't know. It's crazy, man. Like, it's just like I was saying. I feel like it's so easy to avoid that mistake. After so many people, you watch so many people do it in the industry that you are in,
Yeah.
and then oh, a good example of her situation is when Optic Hex sold Optic without knowing the repercussions of that, and then having to go through the hell that he did when they bought Optic, or when whoever did buy Optic bought Optic. I forgot the name of
Got
the
it back.
company, but the price he had to pay to go and get it back.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, but you know, he didn't know what he was investing into, or like putting his, you know.
Also, yeah, but I feel like at the same time, I feel like in Valkyrie's situation, I mean, I don't know, but I feel like maybe they like showed her some like scientific like proof, but it's not like actually, you know, like good scientific proof, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, but that's the same thing with Optic, because Hex, the story there was Hex got told by Optic, Jay, like his best friend through Optic. He was like, "Hey, man, you should go in with me on this business venture. We're sell Optic. You'll own like 40% of Optic, right? So you won't own the majority of it anymore, but it'll be in good hands. You won't have to do basically any of the hard work, and you'll still be able to make decisions." Like, he basically like sweet talked him into it. And then he was like, "Yeah," he was like, "You know what? Fuck it. I do want," like, Hex was like, "I want to create content and stuff like that. I'll give it a try." Well, it turns out that Hex would get no decision making in what happened with Optic, and like he'd pretty much get pushed out along with everybody else that he was friends with that he put in Optic. So it was like, I feel like that's the situation there. Like, he put like everything he invested in was like lost for a little bit. Like, he put all that time into Optic, and then it's the same thing kind of with Valkyrie with this, except it happened a lot quicker. It should have happened within like what, 2 days?
Bro, it was like I don't even think it was like released yet. They like released the website, and people were like right after that they were like, "All right, no, this isn't it, bro."
What I found really funny about that was I was seeing, like, when it was trending last night, I was seeing tweets of these people. I don't know if you've seen it lately, Dakota or Kyle, but there's this trend on Twitter with these people posting red flags.
Red flags, yeah.
Yeah, people are like, "Buy this skin hair product, red flag, red flag." You know, and people have been tweeting that, and I was like, "Damn, bro, this is gonna be one of those."
I mean, it's kind of true.
Yeah, it is. But I don't know. Do you guys feel it's deserved, like the criticism there?
I mean, I think
I feel like it's deserved to an extent.
I mean, I legitimately don't think. I mean, just from like how she generally is, I legitimately don't think that she was like trying to.
To have this happen, yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think so
I don't
either.
think she was trying to like run a scam on people. Or
Well,
something.
right. I don't think she was, but I do think she should have looked into it a lot more than she did.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, it's fucking like it definitely like it comes down to her, you know, like choices there or whatever. But
Yeah, definitely could have been a couple better ones. But you know what? That's how we all are in life, to be honest.
hey, man, sometimes you fuck it up a little bit, bro. You know,
a little bit.
and then you
Lose a
got to
little
get
bit on
back.
an investment. Back to that grind. After mass amounts of lawsuits, probably. Not mass amounts, probably a couple lawsuits.
I don't know. I mean, honestly,
Not against her. Her against the company. Reflect. Because if she's like,
yeah, I guess I can. I guess that could be a thing,
I was gonna
but I don't
say,
know. I mean, I don't know what fucking deals they have or anything like that. So
true. That's also there's too many factors in owning like an organization or like owning something like a company. That'd be my issue. I'm way too fucking lazy for shit like that, man.
yeah, see, I feel like if I made like talking about the like optic thing or anything like that, like if I made that type of an organization that's like a profitable fucking like well-known large organization, I feel like I wouldn't be able to sell it to anyone.
No,
I'd be
I'd
like,
be
nah.
content. I'd be very content with where it's at, to be honest with you. Like, I don't know, man, because I've talked to
Okay.
people that own organizations. Yeah, what's up?
I went down here, and there are question mark enemies over here that I cannot kill.
Oh, okay.
Hold up.
But there is there is organizations that I've been able to talk to a couple people
Okay, man.
about organizations and like how tough it can be to run them. And after hearing from uh those people and hearing what they have to like go through on a daily basis, I'm like, yeah, I'm too lazy for that. Man, you couldn't fucking pay me I don't know if you could pay me enough.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure that there's, I mean, things that would be annoying and like time consuming and shit, but like, bro, I fucking already am time consumed as it is. So like, fucking give me that level of like success in an organization and then tell me it's time consuming and I don't care. Like, I already barely have
Yeah,
no
I
time.
guess it depends on yeah, because you at that point you're not having to you're not having to be like in the workforce. Your whole job would be to just fucking run a gaming organization. Which I can't imagine, like, you know, compared to running other things, it's probably way easier. Like, I'm sure it's no
Probably.
cakewalk, right? But it's not like a fucking... It's not like you're running Amazon.
Yeah, I was about to say, try to run Amazon with how much shit they got. I mean, not that
Yeah.
it really matters. You could fucking do anything at Amazon, and they'd be like,
Right.
"Oh, it's time for
Dude, the
war."
fucking war.
Uh, like you could do anything at Amazon, and it just fucking happen. Speaking of Amazon, by the way, fucking let's fucking just bring up the fact that they fucking make all other businesses fucking go away. Like,
That's what you call monopoly, baby.
Yeah, the monopoly's totally illegal in America.
yeah, I
It's
don't
totally
know.
not a topic that we've
So,
talked about before.
yeah, I don't
Listen.
know if you fucking like know, like, or have heard about the like specific shit that they do. Uh, but like if they did it specifically, I think, with like a fucking diaper company that was selling diapers on Amazon. It was some diaper company selling diapers on Amazon, and they were like really popular diapers. Like they were like the #1 diaper on Amazon or whatever the fuck. And Amazon saw that and they're like, hey, let's make the same exact fucking diapers and sell them for cheaper.
Because
and then
we can.
also put them as the Amazon's choice on the Amazon website, and people will buy them instead of the other one. To which they did, and to which people did do that because it was the first thing that popped up, and they were cheaper than the other ones, and they were basically the exact same thing. And the other business went out of business.
Yeah, it's crazy how much a monopoly Amazon has, and not only Amazon, but these other companies, man. It's just a
Disney.
fucking issue. Disney,
Disney owns like every
Xfinity.
entertainment or close to everything that isn't like Netflix, Hulu, and other streaming sites like that.
Yeah, and then you have like Xfinity, and then you have
Verizon.
yeah, that's the same.
Yeah, Verizon is like the fucking Aren't Verizon and Xfinity fucking like aren't
Yeah,
they
they're the
together?
same now.
That is the same, yeah.
It's crazy how big of a monopoly they have, bro, over everything, Google and shit. I know this is changing the subject real quickly, but hey, Dakota, did you see that Brian
Laundrie is dead, bro.
Yeah, he's apparently dead, bro.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Bro, you know, I love how popular this got because there's so many fucking people doing like conspiracy theories and shit now, bro. Like they're like, it's mighty convenient that Brian Laundrie turned up dead after this. Fucking blah blah blah, whatever the fuck. I'm like, bro, I don't think it's that deep. Like, clearly, fucking after all this happened, I'd say like 95% positive he probably killed her.
Yeah.
But so either he fucking was like, all right, I'm just gonna go kill myself in the woods now because fucking like all this shit happened and it's so highly publicized and like I'll never get away with it or anything like that. Or maybe he actually genuinely felt bad and just wanted to kill himself. Or the 5% of him that maybe didn't actually kill her fucking was like, well, everyone thinks I fucking killed her, so I'm just gonna go kill myself in the woods.
Like, my favorite is I still get conspiracies, especially this morning. I've seen conspiracies on TikTok of like people are like, he's not actually dead. He's moved to Mexico. And I was like, well, you fucking would too if you if you committed murder.
Yeah,
Was
and
he
people are
Drake
like,
Bell?
yeah, bro, honestly. Yeah. That was fucking...
Dude, it's like, it's crazy to me. Like, people act like, oh my god, you know, he probably moved to Mexico. Yeah, if he's still alive, I wouldn't fucking doubt it, man. Probably moved to Mexico. I mean, you probably, if you murder somebody, what's the first thing you're thinking? I gotta get out of here.
Mexico.
What's
you
the
know,
Hitler fucking...
Time to go to Brazil.
What's the Hitler thing? That Hitler, like, moved to Cuba or some shit?
Yeah, he moved
Yeah.
to South
And
America.
he's still living in Cuba?
He's just living on life support.
I gotta fucking... You guys are killing all the fucking enemies.
I'll just stand
Yeah,
still for
it's-
you, okay, Dakota? But yeah,
Thanks,
that's that was pretty interesting. That happened. They apparently found a tooth. From what I heard, they found a
There's
tooth
more
of
than
this
this.
guy.
I think they found fucking like a whole dead ass body, and they compared the fucking dental records with his dental records. And
So now, out
that-
of curiosity, what do you think the chances of that he wasn't the killer and somebody was going after both of them?
both of them, yeah, that's another thing that fucking some people are I've seen. I mean, probably about as low as the fucking chance that the FBI fucking
Finds out.
planted this, bro.
Don't worry, we have Dog the Bounty Hunter on the case.
Yeah, true that also.
It'll get solved.
Yeah, by the way, can we just mention real quick how fucking useless that was? That didn't do shit. I told you when that happened, bro, that he was just doing that for some fucking like publicity shit.
Oh
bro.
yeah, he definitely was. But like, you also have to figure like, the dude's not been on TV in a while. He's needed it. He's needed something to boost his career back up after all the rumors and leaks that came out on him, and then his wife died and shit. He hit a dark spot in life, man. And then this Brian Laundrie stuff came out, and he was like, "I'm gonna track it.
I'm gonna get on that shit, bro."
Get me TMZ. Like,
I'll get myself on TMZ. I'll reignite my career.
exactly. That's probably what he was thinking, to be honest. I doubt anybody's gonna talk to him or talk about him after this, but you know, it's definitely a an interesting story, bro, because it's like a story that it's like one of those like the Malaysia 370 flight. Like it's like one of those where you don't have any information whatsoever. Like there's barely any evidence to what happened to the flight of 307. But
Yeah, bro.
and like all you can guess is that he killed her, like Brian Laundrie. Like all you could do is you could just take a guess, like yeah, he probably fucking killed her. But you'll never actually know that for real now, because if that's actually his dead body, nobody can confirm or deny. Other than his parents, which I'm assuming he told his parents when he went back to their house. Which, I don't know, man. This is the weirdest story I've heard in a minute. Like, that whole storyline of that shit is... I don't understand it.
I think I have to be by myself to do the next part of the fucking story, midget.
You might. I'll go orbit.
But
Well,
yeah, I mean, there's a fucking there's a plethora of things that could have happened. No one will ever know except for the people that are fucking part of it. So
yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, no, we got Dakota's playing Destiny again. Let's go. Thank you to everybody that liked on TikTok. That video kind of went off. We appreciate it. We got the boy on.
Like 3 times 20 likes, bro. Fucking...
yeah, this went in. I'm telling you.
I don't know what it's at now. Last time I looked at it, it was like 69 likes.
Now it's at 700 views and 70 likes, which is pretty crazy, to be honest with you.
Yeah, pretty crazy, bro.
Hey man, that's an accomplishment to me, man.
Yeah, honestly, it's not. I mean, it's pretty good. If I can.
And then the video after that got 1,200 views. That shit's crazy.
Fuck. How many views does the like Warzone? We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty thing.
That only has 689.
Really?
The most popular video is the 1,200 views on the ketchup question.
But
dude,
doesn't
The
the
fucking ketchup question.
yeah, bro? Doesn't the like Warzone fucking clip thing have like the most likes on it out of all the?
No, the ketchup question has like 200. Yeah.
Oh, so it passed that one?
Yeah. It passed it by doubling it. It's crazy, man. That
Bro,
whole question actually did good on TikTok, which I posted that thinking, I was like, oh, that's not gonna get any views. And it got the most.
It's funny because we were just sitting there. I don't even remember what we were doing. And we were just fucking saying shit.
Well, I said we were talking.
You said
about
something about a horse.
No,
I said something.
Yeah.
I think I said something, and you were like, "I thought you said horse cock or something." And
Said that.
Like, no, I didn't say that.
This is different, but yeah, that did happen as well.
And then afterwards, I said, "Hey Dakota, would you rather like? Oh, we need to do more would you rather's, like crazy ones on the podcast." And then I said, we should do like a thing where we say like, you know, just randomly, would you rather like eat a bottle of ketchup for a whole year or raw dog a horse? Like that shit just came out of my mouth and we couldn't stop laughing at it. And we started asking everybody we met that question. And
True. Even random people in the fucking
random people we
voice
didn't
chat,
even
bro.
know.
Random people in the voice chat, they were getting that fucking question.
And they would answer it. Let it be known, a lot of
yeah,
people were
of course.
fucking that horse.
Yeah, let it be known. A lot of people do not want to eat ketchup and only ketchup for you.
Yep.
I might be one of those people.
I also might be one of those people.
That is such a lose-lose. Would you rather?
Yeah, there's
Like,
no
that's
winning here.
There
Yeah,
is
I
no
mean,
winning in that.
First of all, even if you eat only ketchup for a year, that's not healthy.
No.
You probably won't live after it.
That's
well,
an
I mean, you
interesting
probably get
question.
enough. You'd probably get enough calorie intake to live it.
Yeah, but the acid reflux that'd cause you probably do something to you.
Yeah,
Also,
no, I mean, you're gonna be fucked. Like, it's definitely not gonna be great. But like, you'll probably live. It's just not gonna be awesome.
Nah.
I'm
I
looking
fucking
this
hate
up.
acid reflux. I've had acid reflux like for a solid like couple months. I didn't know what it was. It's probably one of the worst experiences I've had. It's just straight up like when I touched my throat, it was like squishy instead of solid. It was that bad.
Yeah, it's really not fun to have acid reflux.
Yeah.
I used to take medicine. I used to take medicine for having really bad acid reflux.
Bro, nobody talking about acid reflux out here. Fucking. I don't know.
Okay, so I looked
Uh,
up how long could someone survive on ketchup, and the it just says not much longer than eating it nothing.
I told you.
The person says in the comments, where was this fucking thing at? 'Cause it's brilliant. Because it refers to George Bush. Oh, George Bush made it declared ketchup a vegetable.
Wait, what?
What? I'm sorry, what?
I guess that's the thing, bro.
Ketchup is a vegetable, even though it comes from tomatoes that
What
are
exactly? Yeah,
fruit.
what exactly does that have to do with it?
President Bush did get ketchup upgraded from condiment to vegetable for federal dietary guidelines, but that does not mean it's actually nutritious. Oh, ketchup does have a lot of antioxidant oh, I'm not saying that one. Which fights disease and improves brain function. Really? So you could be
I had no
lucid
idea.
and disease-free while starvation sets in. Thanks, Joni Clark Stellar. Oh, don't worry. She's from the she's from the Environmental Water Facility. Whatever that is.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds like she has a real authority on matters of ketchup.
Ketchup
survival.
consumption. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have Gary. The guy that asked it, by the way, his name is Gary Cooper, and his thing on Quora, like his accomplishment is over 40 years of fishing.
Oh yeah.
Nice, bro.
Hey, that's pretty pog, man.
Apparently, also a ketchup-only diet can lead to sodium poisoning.
Yeah,
Whatever
that's
that
just
is.
so full, bro.
Yeah.
Ketchup is so full of salt and sugar for being ketchup. Like no one ever thinks of ketchup and goes, "Yeah, ketchup is sugary and salty."
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one ever thinks of that.
I was just dying that people were actually talking about it in the comment section of that TikTok. Like, I was getting actual comments. Dakota knows about it. I don't think Kyle does. Like, I was getting actual comments, like saying, like making arguments, like, "Oh, he didn't say specifically just ketchup," and I said,
Yeah,
"I
bro.
did."
That fucking no, that guy that commented that needs to fucking
And then the
get
one guy
some better comprehension skills, bro.
And then I had a guy literally comment to tell me that he eats ketchup packets like when he goes
Yeah,
to
bro.
restaurants.
I read that. I was like, that's gross. But
That's really gross, bro.
he was like, yeah, like the little ketchup package you get from like restaurants and stuff. I'll just rip it open and pump it into my mouth. I'm like, that's gross, dude.
Oh, you gotta love it. You really do, bro. It's awesome.
I mean, you do you, I guess, but that's just gross.
That is funny. There's nothing normal about that.
No,
I love
nothing
it.
normal.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely. I would not call that a normal activity in terms of the societal norms of our society. To just go and eat ketchup out of a fucking thing. Sure. But you know what though? Fucking my girlfriend fucking will straight will like Arby's if we go to like, well, she doesn't really get anything from Arby's because she's a vegetarian. But before, if we ever like went to Arby's or anything, we'd get like the horsey sauce packets. She would rip that bitch open and eat it straight out the packet. I'm like, are you fucking crazy?
Yeah, what? Yo, first of all, I would like to appreciate that I don't know if you just said it this way, but the correct term, there's a difference between vegan and vegetarian, by the way. I don't think
There
people
is.
understand this.
Yeah.
There is.
If you're vegetarian, you just eat vegetables because you just want to eat vegetables. And fruits and stuff like that. You like eat a plant-based
You don't
diet.
eat meat.
Yeah, you don't eat meat. If you're a vegan, you do it because you don't believe in massive genocide against pigs, cows, and chickens. So
Yeah, you also don't eat fucking. You don't have like milk or cheese or
Or
eggs.
eggs or anything like that, yeah.
dude,
Which good for anyone that can do that, bro. Because yeah, I mean, you take away meat from me, I'm gonna be a little bit upset.
yeah, you take a nice steak away from me, I'm gonna be sad. I'm not gonna lie to you. Or a nice hamburger. Oh, dude, I crush a hamburger.
Oh, of course.
Yes,
There's
sir.
like there's some power lifters that I actually follow online that have vegan diets that are just like fucking really strong for like no
Yeah.
reason. And I'm sitting here like, bruh, how? How is this possible?
Bro, some fucking. I don't remember. His name is like the vegan power lifter or some shit. Like that's literally what his name is. On fucking like YouTube or something. He fucking he got into some like shit like a long time ago, which is how I fucking even know about him. Where they were like, they were saying like non-vegan powerlifters were bad or something, and it made everyone really upset. So,
Bro, people really do get butthurt so easily online nowadays, bro. Like, you can't tweet anything that's like you can't have a good humor or a good sense of humor anymore.
a good humor. You
Good
can't
humor.
have a good humor.
You can't
can't
have
have
a
a
good
good
humor anymore.
I'm really glad you didn't misplace that for tumor. That's what I thought. That's where I thought you were trying to take that. But no, you can't have any like a good sense of humor like that. That's just you can't have it on Twitter or anything like that. Because if you do, oh my god, you'll get ripped to shreds. It's a war out
Twitter,
there.
the Twitter mob is hilarious, but also scary.
Yeah, bro. Those motherfuckers will get you. They're
Oh
out
yeah,
to
they'll dox you. Like no joke, they will.
they're out to ruin somebody's career.
Go ahead, man. Dox me.
Do it, you won't.
Find nothing.
Yeah, dox me. What do I have here, bro?
Fucking,
Absolutely not a single thing. That's what I have.
I've got a mini fridge. That's about what I've got. And that's kind of like testing the waters, really.
I got some monitors and
I've got
fucking-
one monitor and
a shitty computer right now.
For now. which hopefully you're gonna be able to get a new computer before Battlefield comes out, but I'm praying.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll be before Battlefield comes out, but definitely will. Definitely will get one. Hopefully soon.
Soon. I mean, you have some time. Battlefield doesn't come out until the 19th. So it's another, like, a little less than a month. Oh, shit, man. Why am I so tired today? I don't know if you guys feel that, but I feel
Yeah,
like I've been knocked on my ass today.
No,
Give me
don't
a
say
send me
that,
an
man.
invite now.
I gotta go fucking. I gotta go to work until fucking midnight, bro. Don't be making me tired.
Just take a nap at work. Forehead.
Yeah, bro. I'll get right on that.
Control.
While we're recording, you just fucking hear him snoring.
Dude, honestly though, like, not recording wise, like, not while we're recording, but like if you were to do that shit, if you were to do that shit at work, what are the actual like
Repercussions.
repercussions of that?
Well, for one, I definitely would get fucking woken up by the fucking children.
Oh, yeah.
For two, you just get fired. Like,
Yeah, nothing else to it. You'll just get fired on the spot.
By the way, the stories you were telling me, I don't know if you can actually talk about them on the podcast about your work so far. You've had some pretty crazy shit happen there, bro.
no, I mean, I can't. I just can't give any
No names.
actual details or anything. Or it's not even just names; it's like descriptions. Like
Oh.
HIPAA's pretty in depth. I can't give any discerning details where you'd be able to like look at it. Like I couldn't be like he's 6'2" tall and he's a black male with dreads. Like that right there is a little bit fucking much. Because then you could just try to find any person that matches that description that I might know, and you'd be like, "Oh, it's that guy."
Right, but if you were to just be like, "Yeah, little Timmy is what we're gonna call him."
Yeah,
We're gonna call him Little Bitch Timmy.
Bro, yesterday, the kids got a new kid at one of the houses yesterday. And fucking him and the other kids that were already at that house were fucking watching videos they have of themselves fighting on their phones. They were just like exchanging fighting videos. I'm like, why? How is this what you're doing? Like,
Check out my technique, bro.
Bro,
That's
and
crazy.
you know for a fact that all of them are just like wildly swinging fucking in a high school bathroom. Like,
yeah, no form,
yeah.
just...
I'm surprised, honestly. Like, sometimes I hear stories about, like, people in the line of work that you're in right now, Dakota, and it's hard to believe it until you actually, like, you know, hear it from a friend, like a legit
so you'll
friend
have
that.
to invite Kyle because I don't have Kyle on Steam. But yeah,
I'm doing a mission right now. You guys can do whatever.
Okay.
Some of the fucking things, like, I could agree. Like, some things are crazy. Like, one of the one of the old kids that like used to be there that fucking they got rid of. I think he went to a juvenile detention center, honestly, afterwards.
I was gonna say we should clarify by what you mean by gotten rid of.
Yeah, there's a
They
couple
killed him.
of,
They took him out back in Old Yellerton. Fucking, he like came in to the house. The ratio at where I work is one staff member to two kids. And I think it was unless it's nighttime shift, because they're supposed to be all sleeping. So that's like a different thing. I think it was nighttime shift. One of the kids fucking came downstairs or whatever the fuck. They had a BB gun. But you know,
Uh-oh.
BB guns don't really look like fucking BB guns. Like it was like one of the pistol BB guns. You can't really tell that those are BB guns unless you like know that it's a BB gun, right?
Yeah, because they look so realistic now.
Yeah, and they like the person that was there was like washing dishes or whatever, and they walked up behind them and put the gun like behind them, and they were like, "Give me your money" or something. And like, you know, they were like, haha, funny joke or whatever, but like they didn't know if it was a real gun or not, so they like typed in the group chat like, someone call the police. Like, he's got a gun in here.
Damn.
And then the
Wow.
fucking cops showed up. Yeah, that's happened more than once with fucking BB
It's
guns.
happened
More
more
than
than
once?
once.
Well, not that, but like them having weapons that they literally can't have.
Jesus, bro.
So that's great.
Yeah, man. Sounds like it.
Yeah, you know, we're out here. We love it, bro.
Sounds like you had to put your life on the line every 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, bro, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if fucking someday one of them like has an actual gun or something.
Just has a shit day that day. That'd be real unfortunate, my friend. But yeah, man. I don't know. What have you guys? Anything you guys heard about recently?
Heard about.
Heard about.
Yeah,
Not
that we
much.
haven't like talked about.
I think the most recent thing. Oh well, actually, now that I think about it, I haven't seen the fucking Dave Chappelle special that came out.
Oh, I know what you're about to bring up. Okay. Yeah.
But everyone's freaking out about like anti-trans stuff that he said in it, which I have no clue what was said or anything. Like I said, I didn't watch it, but like that's the extent that I know. And Netflix had like a trans employee like walk out, like how Activision Blizzard had that walkout or whatever. But Netflix had a trans employee walkout sometime this week, I think.
Yep.
And Netflix still like wrote a little thing that was basically like, we stand by our trans workers, and we like are okay with them doing this walkout and whatever the fuck. So
My thing is, right, like with the whole Dave Chappelle thing. Okay, he's a comedian. Okay, he's gonna fucking joke.
yeah,
Why take anything he says to heart? Knowing
Why do you take a comedian seriously?
right. If anything, you know that it's all jokes. In my opinion, at least. Like, maybe it's because...
yeah, for the most part.
Maybe it's because I get ripped all the time by my friends.
I don't know, but I mean, there is a line that you have to fucking.
Oh yeah, there's always a line, but
I don't know, bro.
I mean, like I said, I didn't.
You know, it's jokes at that point. Like, in my opinion, I don't know. Maybe it's me, but I feel like it. At some point, you're like, yeah, you know. There's no way Dave Chappelle is a, you know, homophobic person. It's just
or transphobic or anything like that.
Yeah, or transphobic, whatever the fuck. There's no way.
But I mean, the thing was, he was. I do know that he was talking about it in like the man, I lost the word I was about to say. But he was talking about how one of his friends I think they just died, and they were a trans person. Like, they were one of his best friends, and they were another comedian that was a trans person and they died. And he was talking about like trans people because of that, I think. And I think like the trans person's family that he was talking about was like, we know Dave, like we know that he's not transphobic because he was literally friends with a trans person in our family.
Right.
And and they were talking about like that they think that the dead person that's trans that he was like talking about while making the jokes or whatever would probably find it funny. So
Right, I don't understand where people are just like lose the I don't know why this gets lost, especially with comedians nowadays. But comedians are not allowed to joke about anybody.
Yeah, they're not allowed to joke about. Well, I mean, they are. It's just
way more people that are like saying that their jokes aren't okay, which.
Well, dude, I think it's so
you're always gonna
bullshit.
have people that do that anyway. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I understand to a degree because I mean, like, and no one here is gonna act like someone hasn't said a joke to you and you've been like, all right, man, that's kind of offensive.
If it's repetitive, sure. Like, depending on what we're talking about. Okay, like if it's about a different, like. If it's a different race, then yes. Like if it's a different race and it's like legit just discrimination at one point, then yeah, it's definitely not okay, obviously. But like if you were to like walk up to me and you were just like, you Irish honky, like I'd probably just laugh at you. Like,
Irish honky. Well, like, that's the first thing you think of. You a Irish honky.
Like, I'd probably just laugh at you. You know? Like, it's just how maybe, like I said, it could just be me. I guess. Guess I'm just the only person that thinks that, like, sometimes I gotta laugh at myself. But, yeah, that all that shit happened with Dave, and I feel bad. My boy doesn't deserve it. He's hilarious.
Yeah,
and I hope
Joe
they
Rogan said something.
Yeah, Joe Rogan had talked about it on his podcast. Speaking
like,
about Joe Rogan, I don't know if you've seen this. He had one of he had the doctor of CNN,
doctor,
and he like
head of
yeah, and he was like asking him, he's like, why did you?
Well, he's asking those questions, but like at the same time, I feel like he doesn't have like those are questions to ask the news reporters. Like,
well, okay, I agree with him on like I feel like as a doctor or the main doctor on CNN, you should be denying those claims that they're making. Like, be like, hey, people actually don't take, he's not taking actual horse dewormer. Like, that shit's not,
people
obviously.
do, but he wasn't.
Right, but he wasn't. Like, he should have been like, oh yeah, definitely was not horse dewormer.
Well, I mean, he did. That's the thing. But he's not the news reporter, people, so he can't control what's going on over there or whatever the fuck. That's why I'm saying, like, I feel like he's asking these questions to him, but he's, like, not the person to ask those questions to. Like, he's not the one writing the fucking shit. Or, like, he's not writing what the news reporters say.
Yeah, but he's also agreeing with it on the thing.
Well, he didn't, because he fucking specifically said that it shouldn't have happened.
Well, he did. He said it in the podcast that it shouldn't happen. But he went on CNN when they said all that, like, at first, and he let, like, them just say, oh, yeah, he's taking horse dewormer. Like, he was there when they said it.
I don't think he let them say anything. But, I mean...
But I totally... we understand where Joe Rogan was pissed off about that. Like... We both can agree if somebody walked up to you or like put you like a picture of you or put like a thing of like our podcast and was like, Dakota's on black tar heroin. Like like if
hey. I'd be like, give me some, bro, if I'm on it.
Of course you would. Okay. Like you if someone was like making false claims about you on a fucking news thing that could represent you badly, like that'd piss you off, I feel like, right?
Honestly, I'd be tempted to say no.
I don't know. That would piss me off if someone was like on a.
Because I would know that I wasn't doing the thing that they said I was doing.
Well, yeah, and eventually, like, you know, you have to ignore stuff like that, but at the same time, like, I'd still be pissed off about it. But, like, motherfuckers, don't spread lies about me. Especially taking horse dewormer, like, what? That's just crazy.
Hey man, some people were actually doing that. Speaking of if anyone was actually fucking doing that, you deserve whatever consequences you got from that, bro, because you're dumb.
It's
fucking...
not like, well, it's, you know, what's the actual name of the medicine? I think it's amoxicillin, right? Amoxicillin, something like that.
I mean, that is a medicine, but I don't know what you're talking about. So,
well, it's like that's what he was prescribed, and I guess they do give it to animals, but it's like
no,
it works.
Ivermectin. No,
ivermectin. Yeah.
Ivermectin.
There you go. But they like,
and it's predominantly for animals, which you can go to the store and buy it from the store for animals, which is what people were doing, and then they were taking it for animals as a human, and it was fucking them up.
Well, no. So this what was actually okay. So what I gathered from like what happened there, right? He was taking ivermectin, okay, what his doctor prescribed him, and I guess from even with the I don't know what his name is. It's that doctor from CNN. He was like, yeah,
Sanjay Gupta, I think.
Yeah, Gupta. There you go. He was talking about it. And he was like, yeah, basically, if it's good enough for a human, it's gonna be good enough for an animal. Like, that's how they deal with medicines, you know? And he was like, that's how ivermectin was tested. It like, they test it on animals, but then they test it with humans to see how good it does. And they were like, and obviously ivermectin was like, hey, it has good results when it comes to certain things.
Yeah, I mean, it does stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like it's useless, but...
But I was like... I don't know. I found that whole situation hilarious. Like, he actually went on there. I give the CNN doctor credit, because he went on there knowing that Joe... Like... And I will say, I totally respect Joe Rogan for... Like, you know, being like, dude, why would your studio lie like that? Like, I respect it, because I would too. I'd be like, yo, what the fuck? You know? Like, goddamn. You're here claiming I'm taking horse pills. Like, that's kind of, that's out there. But, at the same time, they seem pretty cool with each other for most of the show. Like, Joe was like, pretty vibing out with them. They were talking, drinking and shit. I always loved his podcast, man. His podcast is so fucking awesome to listen to.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty fun sometimes, but like also sometimes he fucking like says some shit that he has no fucking clue about. Like,
that's what I love about Joe. That's what makes Joe Rogan, to be honest.
No, that's not good, bro.
Nah, it's really not.
What do you mean?
You can't just go around saying things about stuff that you have like no actual fucking idea about,
but, like,
and then cover it up by saying afterwards, "I'm not a doctor or anything." Because, bro, there's people that listen to that, and then they will like do the things that like he says.
Yeah, but he's making the disclaimer that he's not a doctor.
Yeah, but that's not
enough.
That's
bro.
not the thing. Like, that's not.
If you
okay,
let me get this out of the way. If you are stupid enough to be like, oh yeah, this influencer said to take this, so I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
Do you know how many times people have followed influencers stuff like that? Like, just let's talk about stocks for a second. Let's talk about that shit.
The fucking obviously the people that do it are at fault of themselves. I'm not saying that they like control what people do. I'm just saying it definitely is an influence on some people doing that thing or anything.
That's like the whole situation with valkrye. Like, if people were dumb enough to go out and be like, yeah, this blue light stuff's great.
Which I mean, aside from the blue light aspect, which is what most people were fucking upset about, like I'm sure that the product itself is actually probably like okay.
Yeah, it probably
Like,
serves as a good lotion, maybe. I don't know.
yeah,
But
that's
like,
fucking what it is. It's
Yeah, that's
skincare
literally
products.
what it is. Yeah.
but the whole point is, my whole point is like, I don't know. I would be pissed, and I agree with Joe Rogan, but I respect it because he kept his cool. They would chill. It was a really cool episode because you got to see. That's what I love about Joe Rogan is that like he's a person that likes to hear from everybody, and he'll bring up random stuff all the time in his podcast. Like, fucking, I love it when he randomly asks people. He'd be like, "Yo, you think UFOs exist, or do you think like alien life exists and shit like that?" I love it when he brings shit like that up because people
Sure.
they get deep into that shit, bro. Shit's super cool and funny sometimes. Like when he had Bob Lazar on there that one episode. Ooh, that episode was crazy.
Bro, the fucking Post Malone episode, they were fucking gone, bro.
Yo, but he just did 2 episodes with Bert Kreischer, and they were hammered. Like, they were gone, and that shit was funny too. Oh man,
Really?
yeah, it was fucking great. I need more of it. Oh, you finally unlocked the tower. Look at that. Let's go.
I've had the tower. That's what I had to be by myself for.
Oh,
But
We
yeah,
could do prophecy now.
maybe if he actually. If he
well,
completed
what
the
did you
mission.
say I had to do?
I don't remember the. Well, let me go look. Prophecy. Complete step 1 of a spark of hope. So he still has to complete spark of hope. The fuck is a spark of hope? I'm looking this up.
Yeah. In the middle of the podcast, we're trying to bring his light level up and just get him through certain things. So.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
bro.
should get it. Going to Zavala.
Fuck Sony. Yo, it's fucking Halloween, bro. The tower looks so different from when I fucking get. Like, what? They put so much work into doing that for no reason.
It's the event, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking like when I came here for the story mission, it was fucking like normal tower,
And now it's not.
and
No,
now
it's
it's
not.
not. Like, what's the point? Like, why wouldn't they just have the fucking?
You gotta be spooky, okay? Let
Yeah,
us Destiny players be spooky sometimes, okay? Not that this community doesn't have its spooky people by itself, you know what I mean. This fucking community is kind of crazy.
What quest do I have to do?
A spark of hope. And yeah, that should be that. I unlocked this sparrow for this
I have to go to Europa.
unlock this triumph shit. Europa, let's go Europa.
Hey, Europa.
I have to go talk to Ikora.
Yeah, so Dakota, so far, how do you feel about like gunplay and shit like that?
Feels the same as it did before.
All right.
I mean, yeah, basically.
Sounds
However,
good.
I mean, it is kind of. I haven't fucking played any sort of FPS game in a fat minute.
Yeah, you've been
So
grinding on
it's
new
kind
one.
of nice to fucking play it in general. But
Especially how smooth Destiny is, bro. It runs pretty buttery smooth on that shit PC you got there, eh?
oh yeah, dude,
Oh, yeah,
buttery smoothie.
buttery smooth.
Find Devram K in the EDZ.
I guess that could be another thing we talk about. Witch Queen. What do we
Oh,
think
yeah.
about? What do we think about Witch Queen?
I really like it. I like the idea of hive guardians. Like you have to basically, I don't know if you've seen it, like Kyle, how much you've looked
I've
into
seen the
it.
trailer. Yeah.
So basically, how it's gonna work is you kill an enemy, but its ghost. If you don't kill its ghost as well, then it will res itself.
Oh, so self-res.
Yeah, like they can
Great.
revive themselves too, like Guardians can. So like, and they'll obviously have the super abilities and stuff like that too.
Yeah, I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a really cool concept.
It's a new concept. That's what I thought. It was gonna be a thing like Dark Guardians for Beyond Light because we were going to darkness. I thought that was gonna be what it was. I guess they're doing that idea now, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, and then my only guess is that they're gonna do that, and then it's gonna lead into them bringing back King's Fall, and King's Fall is going to be based around those enemies. You know what'd be really cool is if they just imported Saturn and the Dreadnought, like as the patrol location and stuff like that. They just brought that whole not campaign back, but like
No, I would not want to take the King campaign again.
I liked the campaign. It's just I don't think that it'd be too big of a like in size for council players. Fucking council players.
I mean, it fit on D1, so I don't see why it wouldn't fit on D2.
Yeah, but they're struggling already. Like they're gonna vault Forsaken because they can't fit they feel uncomfortable with how big it's gonna get with Witch Queen.
Well, they've had to vault a lot of stuff. Honestly, they've had to vault all their DLCs except for what? Forsaken, Beyond Light, and Shadowkeep.
Shadowkeep, yep.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's left. Well, I don't know, man. What's the line where you just say "fuck councils"? You know, like who gives a shit about how much storage they have? Go buy a hard drive or something.
I don't really. Yeah, I mean, I have a hard drive for mine because I still have the original Xbox. But I think it's getting to the point where they're trying, like, especially with the newer consoles, they're trying to get them up to PC level, which they're never going to. But they're trying.
I don't know. The shit that pisses me off about this game is I feel it's held back so badly by council. It really is. Like, this game is held back by council significantly because of storage issues. Like, the new council run this game fine. It's just they don't feel that the council storage is not big enough. Which, do I say, if you're gonna play on council, if you're willing to spend $500 instead of going out and getting like a $800 computer, spend that extra $50. Go get an extra 2 terabyte hard drive for your Xbox Series X or Series S, or if you're a PlayStation 5 player, who gives a fuck? It's all shit to me.
It's all shit to me. The fucking master race.
Yeah, bro. Exactly. Is there anything better than PC, Dakota? I don't think so.
Hey, bro. Listen. You might be correct, okay? But still.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah. I overall I really like Witch Queen. I like the look of it, and it sounds fun. And I can't wait to use Gallahorn again.
Yeah, Galley is definitely
30th anniversary.
Do
you guys want to try to go for? Do you guys want to try to go for Dungeon World first?
Sure, let's go with
for the race.
Yeah.
Because if you go to, because they have a thing now, it's called contest mode. It's called contest mode. So like, obviously, whoever gets world's first, it's been going on for a while. It's been going on since Forsaken. Where if you are the first to do it, you are guaranteed the exotic and the emblems, stuff like that.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
It does sound fun, bro. Sounds like something we should participate in. Bro, it's like, I still want to get into a raid race with you guys. That'd be super fucking fun, bro. Like a raid race with all of us. I wonder how far we would get before we all start losing our mind.
That, or if we have to go to work or something.
Yeah. But, like, dude, it'd be so interesting to me, like, to try to do that. Because I don't know. I feel like we're all pretty like we're all smart in our own way. Okay.
Yeah.
Like we all have. You and Dakota are definitely the smartest out of the group.
Really?
I
Though?
would like to say I'm a little below average.
I don't know about that, but all right.
I'd like to say I'm a little below average. And then
A little, huh?
Dang,
Okay.
below that.
I don't know. I don't even want to throw Mason in that conversation.
Mason's got his own special category.
Yeah. And then yeah, like it'd be really cool to get people together to do a raid race. I don't know if we'll ever be able to do that though.
We'll see. We'll have to see how life
We'll
goes.
see. We shall see, man. Oh, man, but I think I'm gonna wrap it up there, honestly.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Gonna go fucking find Varix, I guess.
Gonna go find barracks and continue playing some D2 with the boy.
Until I leave and go to work for 8 hours.
And then when he comes back, we play more D2.
Probably not. When I come back, I'm gonna go to fucking sleep.
When he wakes up tomorrow morning, D2.
When I wake up tomorrow morning, I'm going back to work.
Fuck.
Yeah.
When he wakes up on Monday, he's gonna join his class and play D2.
When I wake up on Monday, I'll be in Tennessee, motherfucker.
Oh, you're going, okay. Forgot about that. Well,
Let's see, what's the next one, buddy?
just fucking shut up.
Next 2 weeks from now.
I fucking hope Tennessee has a Ice Age.
I hope they
What?
fucking don't.
Kyle's not gonna get that one. When he went last time, he went from Tennessee to Texas back to Michigan. I believe, if I'm getting this right.
No, I went from Michigan to Texas to Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
But I got fucking stuck in Texas because they're having a fucking once in a millennia fucking ice storm.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
he got stuck in Texas, and I kept I was like, dude, your fucking luck is probably worse than mine, honestly. And yeah, that's where that came from. But anyway, we appreciate everybody that comes out and watches the Boys Experience podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, you can go ahead and listen to it on Spotify if you prefer just the regular MP3 audio way of doing podcasts or listening to them, which is at The Boys Experience on Spotify. If you are listening on Spotify, you can listen to it at The Boys Experience on YouTube.
You can also listen on Anchor.
Oh, yeah, you can listen on Anchor. Anchor is anchor.com/The Boys Experience. Yeah, anything you prefer, really. Except Apple Music, because fuck that. That's...
No.
That thing's not a gamer moment. Yeah, true. Yeah,
That is not a gamer moment.
No, it's not. It's not a gamer moment.
Go, if you want to, go ahead and check out all of our socials. It'll be interlink below on YouTube, and on Spotify in Anchor you'll have to go to the you'll have to go to the actual YouTube for those. I'm sorry about that. But other than
They're
that,
probably not so sorry about that.
we appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys in the next episode.